Oh, yeah, Chris J. Very, very fast. They're going to be besting NATO in that fight. They're going to try and assemble this run boost once again. It certainly didn't work out too well the first time, but now he's aware that someone did get across. Chris J. He goes ahead and foils their plan of boosting across a man down towards Ivy. He's gone ahead and opened up with 2 big kills. Fabity going to get tagged down as well. There's 6 HP. 1 nade is all it's going to take. And
yeah, Snax is aware of the fact that he could have tucked himself away in the corner, but Chris J is going to be there to answer. Chris J is everywhere this round.
Get behind him, and well, let's wait and see. Can he make this work? He's going to go barreling on him, but Faven takes a bullet for him. That's Oscar at the ramp applying the pressure. Rops now here is going to be anchoring down, but no, the Vessel's broken free. He's found a quick double. NATO's going to be chiming in with another, and now it is just Sunny and Chris J left up. Rotating on in, and AWP plus Sunny in this retake. 2 Molotovs still to keep an eye on, and a smoke as well. That's perfect, because on either side we have incendiaries, but for mousesports, that means they can hop on that bomb, deny this play from NATO with the Molotov up and up. But the Percy snuck through. Chris J is going to spot him. So he has sunk the battleship, and now NATO and Spiddy left up. Chris J is just on a tear, and NATO Sapix, he's been Molotoved off. He has to start to run back around at 27 HP. He's dead in 1 shot, so they're on the defuse. It's Chris J. It's smoked off as well. The molly from NATO doesn't do anything.
There's a live Sprout are going to be able to get a pretty solid buy-in there, but as we say that, Chris J just continues his reign of terror, takes out NATO. That's the Opera gone on the side of Sprout. mousesports on there, and they have 2 to play with right now, though. mousesports are not throwing away any sort of utility as well. You can still see that they have 2 Molotovs on players playing out towards yard. Actually, one of them is on Oscar, and he's towards higher, but still plenty for mousesports to deal with whatever gets thrown at them. There we go. Chris J gets into action once more, finds 2 frags immediately, jumps on top of third train and finds or force mousesports' hand by being aggressive with the op or anything like that. So they just run into a continuous meat grinder. And speaking of running into things, mousesports are going to set the pace up towards the inner bomb site. Nice shot from Speedy there to connect onto Sunny. Might be able to find some more here as well. And that's 3 quick kills. Somehow Chris J actually manages to get a Molotov kill onto NATO, but Percy's gotten around with the rotation as well. There's no hope of a bomb plant here for Robs, but maybe can get some more damage in. Searches for Dennis, but not able to do the damage necessary. So for Sprout, having to talk things over as their T-side went along, and I mean, mousesports are getting to the point where it is getting a little bit scary for them. Chris, with the scout, is going to move out. It doesn't actually land the shot, and Faven is going to be able to alert himself on that. Follows that up with 2 more frags towards Ivy. That's a bomb dropped as well. So even though Percy, Dennis spots Snax moving over. Lobs the nade in, does significant damage onto Snax, so he's pretty much in 1-shot range now for any weapon. Follow-up nade also just makes matters worse, and well, Dennis is going to finish him off. Oscar does get the drop on Dennis, but not able to pick up Faven, and Op is going to be retrieved as well.
I mean, you look at what this has done. This has freed up the full rotation over here towards the A-bomb site. Dennis gets all the information in the world, and they've got no idea. Dennis slips the knife in the back, and that is going to be Rops falling. NATO now just has to try and hold his own here, and at the buffer, he's going to put a stop to Chris J and Snax as well. There we go. Oscar left in a 1v4. The bomb dropped down in the sandwich, and NATO is certainly not making a meal out of this one. Sprout going to be moving in at 2 and 11th.
Definitely Dennis leading the charge. 110 ADR. 7 assists as well, so he's not just like doming heads. Oh, Rops, that's a nice little shot. Definitely take that trade, losing 50 HP for an opening. Oh, Faven.
Yeah, just misses the timing there on the 3 players down through Ivy, but he's going to go back, and let me tell you, misses it the first time round, but not the second. He's going to spray down 3. That's the bomb dropped, and Rops missed the call, left in a 1v4.
Not going to be suspecting Speedy here, but that doesn't matter. Quick to adjust as well, and Oscar is going to pounce on Dennis looking to get a trade, and, well, Sprout did a valiant effort to get this far, but right now, 3v5, not a whole lot of damage being done. Oscar just keeps inflicting it. This is looking pretty rough. 2v5, Sunny's gotten control over Yard, at least for a time being, before Faven finds him. The double up on Sprout's end, they need to come up huge in this round. And Chris J is going to get the drop on Faven as well. That means must pretty much have full control over Yard. They can do whatever they want with the bomb, as long as it's not going towards the inner bomb site pretty much. And even still, they're grabbing control here as well. NATO Well, you got the utility to work with, but right now you're on a bit of a timer. Here we go. Oscar closes out the round in stylish fashion.
HP lost on Reggie. There's the nade to deal extra, and Reggie trying to find a frag here. Tenchik out time there. Nara finds the frag, so does Hyper. Lunatic though refrags Hyper with another one. Goes for the triple kill, actually finds it, and that is gonna be all on Veggie now. AK in hand. Opener here. That's gonna be Nara missing another shot here. Hyper goes down. Narod finds Molsey. Not able to find a refrag, or actually the second frag. Redo though, beautiful flank there, and he does take down 2. Now it's a 1v1 here. 10 seconds remain. The bomb nowhere to be found here, and that is going to be Redo trying to clutch it, and he will manage to do it for the Boars. Redo frags Tom. Molsey on the refrag though. Darko from CT. Nice flick by Redo. Lunatic will find that frag. That's now all on Narod here, and the Boars are gonna have a bit of a hard time here. Narod has not been fragging. This is his time to shine pretty much, and we'll see if he manages to do so. Struggling a bit here, takes down Lunatic, and the round goes to Narod actually, so that is gonna be the Boars 14-10. Pact holding on slowly, eventually shooting gallery for him here, landing the shots, and that is going to be Nara going down 14-14 shots.
Bomb has been planted.
Lunatic goes down. That's a 3v2 now, favoring the Boars. Made that a 2v2 as Wedgie finds Hyper. Narod has 4 HP. This is the time he has to step it up, and has to step it up heavily. He will go down though, and it's all on Sype. Bomb is sticking for sure, and Sype will find a frag onto Molsey. Veggie in a 1v1. There it is. That is gonna be, in the end, the victory for the Izako Boars. We'll be back with the second match pretty soon, guys, so do stay with us. That is going to be a 4v3 now. The boost coming in. I believe they've been heard, and Narod is up close. We'll take down Sadie. Arvid goes down as well. Narod, huge step up there. Lepa Komis finds the wall bang. Nice shot from Lepakomis. That's gonna be all on Sype now, damaging Banach heavily, but Lepakomis, there's the frag, and it's 4-2, favoring Super Jimmy. Nice lead, and the Boars again a loss, but they do get some bonus economy. Hyper close, the chance for the double, here it goes. Banach still in the bench. Lepakomis letting go of that angle. That's gonna be Arvid going down though. Hyper with a 4K, looking for that ace here to clean up Super Jimmy. We'll see if he manages to find the final frag, but right now he surely will be able to, and that is gonna be 6-6. The Boars bringing us into a tie now. Lepakomis taking down Tenchek. Hyper up close. Nice flick from Lepakomis. Goes back to spawn apartments and not getting information there. Twixie onto Narod, and this is looking like a cleanup here from Super Jimmy here. A 2v5 coming in, and Lepakomis another flick onto Renault. Watching over apartments now. That is going to be Twixie trying to find the shots through the smoke, and he will deal the most damage and finds the frag in the end. 8-7 favoring Super Jimmy. We'll see though, might be a split push towards the B side as well. Hyper will go with a flank. Narod, nice headshot there. Lepakomis and Arvid with the frags. Arvid with a double kill. That should be GG. And it's all on Hyper now. 1v3. Narod seems to be calling it GG already. Lepakomis though, up close. Spawn flash coming in, and that's it. Match 2 is over.
When you're feeling down on your luck, you're tired and stuck, enough is enough, you gotta pick yourself up. Cause life gets hard, it might leave scars, could tear you apart if you let it be smart, yeah. You wanna be just like the stars, take me to Mars, high up and far, guess that's a start, All I know is that I love making art, straight to my heart, keep up my guard and always work hard.